Oh man, I'm so excited. Finally, today's vlog is live. Woo! A little windy. It's alright. We'll have fun today. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. I hope the day's going so well for you. I hope you're doing something you're passionate about. I would love to hear about it. Message me over at Clayton J. Jensen. Let's get to know each other and let's see how we can help each other to make this world a better place. If you remember yesterday, we discussed great companies do still get past. What got us to greatness, what got us to where we are, we cannot settle for. We need to continually adapt, continually innovate, continually pivot, because that's what life's about. Times are always changing, technology's always changing. We need to make sure that we're not doing what we did yesterday, today. We need to be doing that plus. Continually innovate, continually adapt, continually pivot. Thought that'd be a great tie-in into today's topic where we're going to discuss you don't want to be the type of leader who is a genius with 1,000 helpers. That means essentially be the type of leader who creates other leaders, because it's the most conducive thing to benefits for not only yourself and for that individual, but for the company as a whole and even your community and the world as well. Our ability to utilize resources properly and to create more for those people around us, especially those who may not have access to those originally, is the whole idea of business. And in my opinion, it's the whole point of life, helping one another. We can do that by monetizing our passions, by having the free time where we can help those that we couldn't if we were sitting in an office all day. What do you do with your free time? I know I ask myself that all the time. All right, so the whole idea of a genius with 1,000 helpers, first, I would argue anybody who's calling themselves a genius, anyone who thinks of themselves so intelligently that we should be following their lead regardless of what happens, is quite the opposite of a genius, is missing the point of business and of how we should treat one another. The right type of leader, the type of leader that we should all attempt to be, is the one who creates good leaders around him and her. The reason being, if we are the type of leader who wants to just have everyone follow us, who just wants lemmings around us, who just wants yes men and yes women because you believe that you've got all the right answers, and even if you do, let's just say you do, you're still creating an entity that will never be self-sustaining because it is dependent 100% on the decisions that you make. And what happens when you're gone? What happens when you're no longer there and now you've built individuals around you who can't make decisions? Because from day one, you've told them that their decisions are not right, which in turn causes them to not want to make more decisions, which in turn makes them less happy. Less happy employees affect those employees around them, making those employees even less happy as a multiplier effect, which in turn makes the overall morale of the whole company less productive, less happy, less positive, which leads to an increase in the turnover of our employees, which then increases to even worse employees after that, because once you've got a high turnover rate, the ones that are going to come afterwards are probably going to be even worse than those who left. It is such a bad idea to believe that we've got all the answers as a business owner, as a general manager, as any type of manager, as any type of leader in life. Like Nelson Mandela did, we need to ask a question and let all the other people around us voice their opinions first. And instead of being the one who makes the final decision on what he or she individually thinks, we need to take a consensus of the room, a consensus of the experts that we've gotten around us, because we know as good leaders that we don't have all the answers. Let alone we know that one day we won't be here, so we need to create other leaders around us. Because when we create good leaders, not only are they feeling more empowered and happy with their lives, they're more productive at work, they're interacting with other employees around them, making them happy, making them more productive, interacting with the customers that we have who can see how happy they are, who can see how much they enjoy working for this company, who they can tell takes care of them, who then they now buy into as a customer because they believe in something larger than just the product or service that this company is pushing. The multiplier effect is huge. Then we're hiring from within continually instead of having to hire from without. People who have grown up with the company, who know our values, who match with our morals. Jim Collins' believes with his idea of a genius with 1,000 helpers that it is most conducive to us, it is most beneficial for us to create other leaders. Lead to make leaders. Because when we do that, we're doing the best thing for us and for our company. When we disallow others to make decisions, that leads to even less decisions being made in fear of being wrong. We need to empower those around us to try to want to make decisions, to try to solve problems without us always having to intervene, with always having to give our 2 cents. Remember, we're not always right. Let's get the experts around us who are. I want to finish up today with a quote that I really think matches today's topic of a genius with 1,000 helpers. John Maxwell, who in 2014 was named the number one leadership and management expert in the world by Inc. magazine. Number one. John Maxwell has many, many amazing quotes, many amazing books that I recommend checking out. But one quote that really sticks out to me today, I want to share with you guys. Leaders become great, not because of their power, but because of their ability to empower others. Not because of their power, but their ability to empower others. Not because of their power, because of their ability to empower others. We can't say it enough. We can't highlight it enough. Great leaders make other people feel valued, make other people feel appreciated beyond the money that they're receiving for their compensation, beyond the bonuses that receive, beyond the stock options that they receive. How are you recognizing the individuals around you? And whether you are a leader, maybe you're not in a leadership position, maybe you're not in a management position, but how are you leading by example? How are you showing the other individuals around you that you deserve to be a leader? And that more importantly, you know what's important, which is caring about one another. Loving always, respecting always, treating others with love and respect regardless of how they treat us. It's the smartest thing we can ever do. Oh man, I love this vlogging stuff. I know I say it a lot, but whew, it is so much fun. I hope you guys are having fun. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. I hope you have a great rest of the Wednesday. I hope you have a great Wednesday evening. Again, I hope you're doing something that you're passionate about. I would love to hear about it. Message me over at Clayton J. Jensen. Until tomorrow, you guys have a great rest of the day. You guys relax, have a great evening. And maybe during some of that relaxing time, do a little thinking about what do you do in your free time to monetize your passions? What do you do to make a difference in the lives of those around you? And what do you do to make a difference in the world today? Remember, it's not just about us. It's about the world that we're passing down to our children and our grandchildren, to our future generations. Let's all make the world a better place. And we can do it if we do it together. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in today. Have a great rest of the day. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then.